What's up, fellas? This is not going to be a fancy video. No crazy edits today. It's just myself talking. And I'm going to talk about why I am moving out of the country of the United States. A little background. I was born and raised in the Philippines. First 18 years of my life was spent out there. And it's a great country. But eventually, when I was 18, we moved out here because of my dad's job. And yeah, been blessed living here. I was first in Texas for about 6 months, and then I ended up in San Diego after that. And to be honest, California has the greatest weather in the entire world, and I attest to that. If you object or if you disagree with me, if you think that there's a better place out there that has better weather, let me know in the comments. I'm curious and I want to visit that place. But anyways, yeah. Am I ungrateful? Do I hate the US? Is that the reason why I'm leaving? Absolutely not. I'm actually grateful, and I just feel very blessed to be here. But then why are you leaving then? Let's talk about it. The first reason is inflation. Inflation. You might not know that word, or maybe you do, but you feel it on a daily basis. You notice that everything is getting expensive. Let me give you a better example. Back when I was 18 or 19, I had this app called Zillow, and I just look at houses, right? At Zillow, and $1 million houses, it looks like a dream house. You got like 4 or 5 rooms in there, multiple bathrooms, nice pool, amazing backyard, amazing views. It's a dream house. Today, $1 million house don't even look like a dream house anymore. So let's just put it that way. And it's just the value of the dollar goes down because they printed money. That's inflation. That's the first reason why I want to leave the US. I want to be able to have a bigger buying power, to keep it simple like that. Number 2, why I want to leave the US is, this is nothing political, but I've seen a lot of divide in the country. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen that in person. Maybe not, but you've seen it on social media. There's a big divide out here, the lefts and the rights, the blacks and the whites, just to name a few. But sometimes you just get sick of it, the negativity that it produces. And yeah, apart from that, another reason why I'm leaving the US is, I've been part of this before, by the way. At one point, I feel like I was just living to work instead of working to live. I feel like I was going to work every single day. At one point, I even have 2 jobs, and no offense if you have 2 or 3 or 4 jobs, but a lot of people get stuck in that situation where they have 3, 4 jobs. If you like it, that's absolutely amazing for you, but most people don't even like those jobs, but they had to do it because of inflation. And they just don't get to enjoy life. They age. A lot of people age very, like, they're 28, but they look like they're 50s. I've seen some people like that, and it just saddens me. There's a lot more things out there than just working. Life is short. We're out here to enjoy it and spend it with our loved ones, not work it away from our loved ones. And that's one thing I realized. Instead of working to live, a lot of people get stuck living to work. And like I said, I've been part of that. America is just, a lot of people are just addicted to working, and there's nothing necessarily bad about it. You need the money to live, but at one point I felt burnt out. And I realized it. that's when I decided to chill a little bit and really pursue what I want to pursue that I was hesitating to before. You know, I want to learn more about the world, different cultures, and that's also why I'm leaving the US, is to be able to do that. I've been to a few countries in Asia, but there's still a lot more countries out there in Asia that I've never been. I've been to multiple countries in Europe, but there's still a lot more countries out there that I have never been. And one of my goals in life is just to see all of those. The world needs to be traveled. There's a lot of history that I also want to see. Recently, I was in Vienna and in Salzburg, where Mozart was born, and I was just amazed about the history in Europe, and I want to go back pretty soon. But am I moving there? I'm not going to disclose that yet, but where am I going? I'm not going to disclose that either. So if you want to find out, hit that subscribe button and you'll see pretty soon. And overall, all I want to do in this video is really tell people that if you're hesitating right now on a decision, but you know already the answer that you want to make, but you're scared that it might not work out, I'm sorry about that, but we are back. And as I was saying, if you are hesitating right now to make a decision, even though you already know which decision you want to make, you just have a little fear, you think it's a risk, let me tell you, there is no risk if you trust yourself. I trust myself enough that no matter what decision I make, I know I will make it happen. I trust myself enough to pursue things because I know I will give my best into it. Does that make sense? And listen, right now, if you feel like you don't have that trust to yourself yet, you have to build it. And it's not easy. It takes time. But once you have that belief to yourself, once you have that trust to yourself, you will realize it. No matter what decision you make, you can make it instantly because you know you're going to make it happen. Does that make sense? But anyways, I want to make this clear before I end this video. Am I never ever coming back to the US? I actually will someday. It's not that I hate the US. I'm just moving out for a bit. I want to explore the rest of the world and see how it's like to live out there. But eventually, I want to come back to the US because I love this place. This place built me to be the man who I am today. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Peace.